know, in other words, like
Right.
if you like cut your finger and there's blood pouring out,
Yes.
You're gone.
I'm gone.
Right. Good idea, by the way.
Like, I'll tell you what, I was at Mar-a-Lago, and we had this incredible ball, the Red Cross ball,
Right.
in Florida, in Palm Beach, Florida. So you have all these really rich people, and a man, about 80 years old, very wealthy man, a lot of people didn't like him, he fell off the stage.
Wow.
So what happens is this guy falls off right on his face, hits his head, and I thought he died. And you know what I did? I said, oh my God, that's disgusting, and I turned away.
Oh my God, that's disgusting, and I turned away. That's the only story we have of Donald Trump's reaction to another human being in distress, possibly fatal distress. Another human being whose life is in danger. Oh my God, that's disgusting, and I turned away. There's more to the story.
You know, he was right in front of me. I turned away. I didn't want to touch him. He's bleeding all over the place. I felt terribly. You know, beautiful marble floor. Didn't look so good. It changed color. It became very red. And you have this poor guy, 80 years old, laying on the floor, unconscious. And all of the rich people are turning away. Oh, my God, this is terrible. This is disgusting. And, you know, they're turning away. Nobody wants to help the guy. His wife is screaming. She's sitting right next to him. She's screaming.
She's screaming. Donald Trump insisted today that if he heard screaming from inside a school, that he would run toward the screaming. He would run toward the assault rifle that was causing that screaming. But in his own telling of a shocked woman screaming about her husband possibly dying on the floor beside her and beside Donald Trump, all Donald Trump is concerned about is, quote, the beautiful marble floor. It didn't look so good. It changed colors. It was very red. In the Trump story of the injured man and the injured floor, the man didn't die, but Donald Trump was very proud of being utterly indifferent to whether the man lived or died. After the man suffered his life-threatening accident on a Trump property, Donald Trump didn't bother to make a phone call to see how he was doing.
I forgot to call to say, is he okay? He was okay.
Yeah.
It's just not my thing. So, you know, when
You're afraid of catching a disease through the
it's
phone.
not even disease. I just don't like looking at blood.
I just don't like looking at blood. Just not my thing. Today, the superhero Trump character asked Americans in the world to believe that he would have run into that school that was filled with blood. And he would have run into that school to save children, and he would have done it even if he didn't have a weapon. And in classic Trump style, knowing that he was stretching even his strongest supporters' ability to believe in that fantasy, he made everyone in that room with him complicit in his lie.
I really believe I'd run in there even if I didn't have a weapon. And I think most of the people in this room would have done that too, because I know most of you.
Most of them would not have done it. Heroes are called heroes because they do things that most of us would not do. And that's what Donald Trump doesn't understand. And that's what Donald Trump disgraced today. He disgraced the very concept of hero by trying to steal that concept for himself. Most people would not run toward the sound of gunfire in that school. Most parents might. Most parents of the children in that school probably would run toward that gunfire to try to save their children. But most of the 39 governors that the president was speaking to today, when he said that, would absolutely not run into that school with or without a weapon to save the children in that school who they did not know. There is a debate among some Trump observers on the question of, is Donald Trump a liar or is he delusional? And it does not have to be either or. He can be sometimes a fully conscious liar and at other times fully delusional. This appears to me to be a case where he knew he was lying about himself, which is why he roped in everyone else in the room. That was a conscious choice to use everyone in that room to insulate him from his own lie. Donald Trump came in second for the vote for president and first in the Electoral College with a coalition of voters, some of whom were clearly rational. The voters, for example, who simply wanted lower taxes and they didn't care about anything else, or the voters who are opposed to all abortions and don't care about anything else, or the voters who want to be very